Makes you feel good, makes you feel better. It works. It does work.
I could probably stand out in the hallway right there and tell someone my story and they say,
"That's so sad."
"Oh, I'm so sorry."
"Oh, I'm so sorry." Everyone feels bad for you.
You can tell teachers talk about it like, "Oh, he's so unfortunate."
When you come into the educational system and you're put in foster care, you know, what a lot of people think of, you know, it's foster care youth being unable to keep up with the work because they have so much other things going on.
"You didn't do your homework?" And I'm like, "No." And the teacher just says, "Well, he's going through a hard time right now."
Academics come second.
So therefore, you know, I'm not expecting as much. It just sucks when you get treated differently. I take it as pity. I don't really like pity much.
I hate pity. I hate it when people pity me.
That's the worst thing. Please don't pity me. I don't want it.
I'm not weak. I'm not bitter. I'm not, you know, oh, poor me, poor me.
Don't worry about this heart of mine.
I love having sisters.
Move on.
There's a type of support where they give you the home, they give you the food, the clothes, and everything. But there's really not much heart there.
She's smart. She's brought a lot into this house.
Her birthday was last week, and the girls each gave her a card, and they all said, "To my sister."
The foster home that I'm in now is supporting my living and my emotional needs. I feel part of the family.
From my body to Christ our Lord. Amen.
My dad is in prison. My mother was, I don't even know where she is now. But it's like, if I wasn't in foster care, and if it wasn't for foster care, I'd be with my mother wherever she is, on the streets, you know, on drugs, doing whatever. That's not the life that I wanted. I really, really want to be a journalist. Ever since I can remember, I always wrote about my feelings and everything. It just kind of helps me put my life into perspective. There was a lot of abuse in my family, and after learning how to cope with it, I realized how strong I had become. You can pity yourself, say that you're not good enough, and become your parents because you don't think you have the will to be different. Or you can look at what your parents are doing, see that it's bad, and that you don't want to become that, and fight really hard not to be that person. It's helped me become strong.
Today's moving in day, sophomore at Middlebury College. You almost want to like leave certain things behind.
How was your summer? That was good. How was yours?
You get tired of being, you know, the quote-unquote foster kid. What do you think of when you hear foster care? You're thinking of, you know, an unfortunate child. But you can't feel pity for yourself. You're living in that situation and you learn from that and you move on. After you age out of foster care, I mean, you're pretty much on your own. No one's looking at you as, you know, that poor foster kid that you may have been when you were younger.
Good. How you been?
You're out there in the cutthroat world with everyone else. You know, I'm 19 years old. Now I'm going through things that any normal, you know, young adult my age would go through, you know. Getting good grades, worried about, you know, getting a job. What's my next step in life? But at the same time, I haven't forgot, you know, anything that I've been through. More life experiences you have makes you a better person, and being in foster care is a huge one. I feel like I'm more complex than, you know, a one-word label.
I'm charming, you know, handsome. I'm a good social person.
I'm strong and independent.
Someone very determined, very ambitious, good-hearted.
I don't mind sitting down and giving you a helping hand. I mean, I'm sensitive to people's feelings. I understand what it feels like to be hurt sometimes or to be alone.
Things that make me happy are arts, music, dance, literature.
Get to know the person before you set any judgments upon them.
What's the most important thing you want to do with this trip?
Oh, don't be so judgmental because you don't know that person's situation. So when you say foster care, they kind of look at you like
you said before.
I'm crazy and lazy.
I would sit in the back and the whole table would be empty.
And like for the rest of the semester, she was like, you guys need to be just as motivated and as strong as Asia is because she made it through the system. And I'm like...
And they think the first thing, oh, this is going to be a troublemaker in my class.
Because when you're in foster care, you live in a bag. It's not, you don't have time to catch a breath and get settled and have
And it's a tough sell because people are set in their ways. They have this pre